Group 7. Been burning all year.
I know, right?
Partner there.
I got some.
That's what I wanted.
It's not your dusty.
You debrief to us? Gluantes?
They and agape.
Okay. Kephalene? Alright, in translation?
And speaking the truth in love, let us grow in Him, who is the head Christ.
Who is that? Right. If you're wondering. Alright, what questions y'all have? Pars Hosperos?
It's nominative, singular, masculine.
Correct. Alright, no other questions? Fabulous, let's hear it for the
Me too.
Yeah, after the turn, it turns out.
We're gonna do the rest of it, but
Yeah, yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah.
any questions on this rule of the subscripts? Is he okay?
Alright, do you agree?
Osper, Yar, Ha,
Sorry, what did you say the second one was?
Yar.
Gar.
Oh, Gar.
Gar.
Yar.
I'm mixing my
Yar.
mixing my English letters with Gar. It's like a Y. Okay. Prosper gar ha pater agape tus
Go back to that word,
agape.
look at that third to the last letter, that's not
Oh, I do that all. Agere.
You're just trying to make sure we're listening.
Yeah.
Very clever.
I'm just gonna start over. Prosper gar ha pater agere tus necrus kai zoapoie hutos kai ha quios crus thele zoapoie.
Well done. So for
Translation?
just as the Father raises and gives life to the dead, also in this manner the Son gives life to who he wishes.
Probably to whom he wishes.
Whom?
And even potentially to whoever he wishes, but to whom he wishes, yeah. Alright, tell us about who's.
This is genitive.
No.
Not whose.
It's not genitive.
Oh, it's accusative. The bottom one. Accusative, masculine, and plural.
Lexical form,
Os.
Great.
Os. That's os.
Other questions y'all have on that?
How do you translate utos again? On the third one?
Here?
Yeah.
It could be so or in this manner. So I said, and in this manner, because I thought, God does it in a manner, so the Son's doing it kind of in the same manner. If it was like this, it would be a different word.
Oh.
But because it's
Maybe
got
that's where I got one.
both of them, it's a new word.
Oh.
What's the other word?
I was thinking it'd be the utos,
And what does that mean?
like that, for those in this case,
Yeah.
but it's not,
back there somewhere, I forgot
because
it.
it's got that accent, and therefore it's a different word.
How would you pronounce the two of them?
Well, I don't think there's a hutos for the, one we just talked about. We'll move to a two-tone.
Oh, yeah, it also has that pound.
So it's hutos to start with, not hutos.
Yeah,
So,
gotcha.
disambiguating, very nice.
Very nice.
Glasses. All right, so, other questions on this? All right, so give us your translation again on the second big clause.
And so it, and also in this manner, the Son gives life to whom he wishes.
Great. All right, let's hear it. All right, next group. Speedy translation.
They gloss this, it's I was spoken.
And I'll put a breathing mark and an accent over pain, the word right after it. Rough breathing and accent. Twist?
Noonday, say,
Say it again.
Zeta,
Zetata? Yes.
Zeta, may apoptate nine,
Apoctani?
anthropon, astain aletheon, umin, lega, pain, a kusa, paratupe.
All right, in translation?
But now you seek me to kill the man. But I've spoken.
No, you might want to start with that first, but you might want to change to, now you seek to kill me.
Oh, to kill me. Now I get it. That helps actually.
All right, good.
So now you seek to, but now you seek to kill me. But I'm confused on the anthropon though.
All right, so maybe it's
Is
just,
it-
now you seek to kill me, a man.
A man who spoke the truth,
Mhm.
who speaks the truth, which I have heard from God.
Man who has spoken the truth to you, which I've heard from God.
Okay.
Which is a little clumsy as a sentence, but it is what we got in front of us. So now you seek to kill me,
That
man.
makes a lot more sense.
who has spoken the truth to you,
Which
which
I
I've
heard from God. Okay.
How do you know that this is associated with me and not the man? Or just, like, is it just contextually?
I suppose I have a greater context outside of this sentence, you know, I've got the Bible context in my little head.
Right,
So I think that's clearly influencing me.
but like this just by itself,
itself.
without the context, how would you know that it's going back to men?
I think it's a little more ambiguous. Now you seek me to kill a man.
Which is how we were originally reading it clearly, but it makes a lot more sense.
Well, and I'm cheating and bringing that extra context, trying to see whether I can falsify yours.
I always love when someone says that.
What?
Trying to falsify.
Right?
Yeah.
That and disambiguate, use those today.
I really struggle with this one.
Yeah.
I think probably the extra biblical context is helpful. I'm not sure I can say yours is.
For the
impossible.
midterm, are we going to need extra content?
I think
Just to be clear.
I think we'll be fair to bring what we bring, you know, and just do your best with what you've got in front of you.
I see what you mean.
Tell us about Haas, parse it.
Has is nominative, singular, masculine, and lexical is has, and is, well, that's parsing it, and we want me to tell you.
And why is it in the novel?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it? Well, because of its use, its function, determines its case. Right?
Say it again.
Its function determines its case, correct?
Its function and relative clause terms. So
Okay, so its function is,
Who's the antecedent?
I'm confused, that's why I gotta go back, since I was in my brain translated it differently, I know, so, but now. You seek to kill me. A man, so I would think it's that speaks the truth, so I think it's with man.
What does that
Well,
mean?
it's gender and number. I think it's gender and number are
That makes sense.
related to anthropon, the antecedent. But its
Okay.
function, the clause, I think it has to be, it's a little weird here in my mind. It has to act as a it's not third person, that's first. But I think it's just as a man who has spoken to you the truth, of which I've heard from God. Man who is, sorry?
That doesn't match either, because that doesn't, like, that's feminine.
Oh, no, I'm saying ahas is the antecedent to anthropon, but I'm making it the subject of the relative clause. Who has spoken? What I find awkward is, why do you do it with the first person subject and using a third person has? But apparently that's legit. So
Apparently.
that's my best answer right now. Because my rules in English are, that seems odd to me. So now you seek to kill me, a man who has spoken to you the truth, which I've heard from God. I do like changing the truth later, so I can make that the Hain. I put the Hain clause after it, that relative clause. All right.
When I did it, I said, now you seek to kill me. Man.
How Eugene Peterson is so good. So good. I like it. It's vibrant, it's fresh, people will read it. Thank you all, that was great. All right.
I have one other quick question.
Oh, you do, sorry.
So like for Haas, on like number 7, for example, it's got the accent going,
I could have done it wrong.
the other way. No, you have it right.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm asking, like, for Haas, does it matter with the accent? It goes
No.
great.
Yeah, whether it's acute or grave, no.
It's still the same word?
Still the same word.
Gotcha, alright, cool.
And we're ignoring those rules for now.
Gotcha, love it.
Okay.
I've also noticed that, like, the breathing marks would always stay the same, but the accent, seems to change. Like, sometimes I've seen the accent over
Yep.
here, and sometimes it's been there, and I'm just like,
And it's irritating, and basically I'm refusing to deal with the accents.
okay, so it
So
just.
lexical forms, I
Yes.
want you to have them, for vocabulary terms, but otherwise, I know I'm not satisfying curiosity. I mean, I think the curiosity is good, but I'm just going, I don't want us to get into that.
Thank you.
The original did not have accent marks, so that's
Didn't
why,
have breathing marks either,
Right.
correct? Okay.
right,
I don't know.
no, and it didn't have spacings either, so there are a bunch of forms. So imagine, right, and words that necessarily break, at the end of a sentence, you weren't necessarily a word break, or even a pronoun break, just kept going. You know, hey, they have these incredible moments in technology where, let's put spaces between the words. Oh man, my dad would kill me if I do that. We should do it. I mean, oh man, our teacher will fail us if we do that. And, let's do breathing marks. But then there's just some kid out there. I always treated this stuff generationally. I figured there's some 14-year-old who just comes in. I'm doing spaces, and then it just happens. All right, thank you. Everyone's writing out their speedy translation, right?
The third word's given to us witnesses.
Witnesses.
Oh.
read Greek.
Kai himes martyres anton ton epoiesen en pecora ton Judaion kai en Jerusalem.
And your translation?
And we are witnesses of all the things he did in the region of the Judeans and in Jerusalem.
All right, and tell us about Holman.
It's genitive, plural, neuter. Normally it would be an accusative, but because of the traction, to connect with this, obviously it starts with the genitive.
So talk a little about attraction.
It's mysterious, but the relative pronoun sometimes doesn't have the case it should have according to its function in the relative clause. Instead, it matches the case of its antecedent. I think this happens especially when the antecedent is like right before it, so that the other connection is obvious. So this is, we are witnesses of all the things. This is a neuter plural genitive. And so this is also a neuter plural because it goes with this, and it's a genitive just so that you know it goes with this. So actually it's the object of a poiesin, the things he did.
How do you know it's he?
He, well, because I know it's Jesus. Nothing in here tells me that it's he.
Extra rules will come. Questions on it? Fantastic. Let's hear it. Oh,
Why is it N in brackets? Just to basically say we don't.
it's a textual issue. Say it's not in every of the ancient old ones.
Okay.
So, there are two Bible versions for you in the Greek Bible. You can buy the NA 28, Nestle Aland 28, and the other is the UBS 4, the United Bible Society 4. NA 28 is kind of what biblical scholars tend to like because it gives more textual data, so in abbreviated form. The United Biblical Society 4 gives more extensive notes per issue. And there's even a textual commentary. Most of y'all, UBS 4 will be fine. You'll have what you want. In UBS 4, their editors have votes, A, B, C, and D. And so like A, all 5 editors went, yeah, that's the original. B, well, there's a little disagreement, but not much. C, pretty heavy disagreement. D, they just can't make a decision. It's just so awful to figure out what it is. I think it's actually in both, but you'll see it in, no, I guess they won't do that in A28. You'll see it in UBS 4, which is nice. And Metzger wrote a textual commentary. Bruce Metzger, who's the main editor for it, wrote a textual commentary explaining why the decisions are made, which is really helpful. Unfortunately, right now it's not good. It will become dated, but right now it's quite good. And Bruce Metzger, who is an exceedingly bright New Testament scholar, was also a delightful sweetheart of a guy, and just a wonderful professor, scary smart, but a wonderful guy.
I was just wondering, before we move on to the next one, if you could just go back to number 9 for a second. If the one being killed is me, I'm confused about that because that would mean that the comma break in a sense would be after me, and then anthropo would be the next word, meaning that anthropon is beginning the relative clause as opposed to the relative pronoun.
No, I mean, I see what you said. I would say, now you see kill me, a man, who, and my relative clause begins right after that. So what I have is I have me and man in apposition, in my translation. Now you see kill me, a man who blah, 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 blah. So me and man are in apposition. Paul, an apostle of Christ Jesus, same sort of thing. Paul, apostle, are just right next to each other, and that's called apposition, and that's just one defining the next. So the relative clause is still begun by the relative pronoun.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, group 6. a made-up sentence. Yes, that would make a lot more sense. All right, what's your translation?
Okay. The man and the woman to whom this house belongs are on the way to their boat at Lake.
Question?
I love my book.
Yeah. You can say that anywhere. Oh, nice. Other questions on that? What's your parse voice for us?
Okay, comes from Haas, and it is dative, and it's talking about people, masculine, plural, and so on.
This is dative, plural, masculine. And look up form that is?
Haas.
Other questions on this? Fabulous, thank you so much. And last but not least, group 7. Or shall we say group 20? Speed translation. Okay. Go ahead, you've seen it. Yep.
I just totally go blank. Which things I write, and which things I write to you to learn. Behold, this is a genitive preposition, not just for before. God, before God, that I do not lie.
Tell us about how.
Here, it could be nominative or accusative or because of the function in the relative clause. It should be, I write, yeah, so which, so it should be accusative here. Accusative, accusative, you.
Questions on that? Fabulous. Great job. Well done. All right, pack up your stuff. Did you get a chance to look at the study guide, look for the exam?
I did. I sent you a quick email, just one little note you might want to consider adding.
Yes, David, yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you asked for a printout.
Okay, so this is everything that's due tomorrow at some point. Okay.
I know.